Well, we're finally starting the defrost mode. Today we got control arms. So you got to remember there's a left and a right. The only real difference is the bend. This bend. One bends one way, the other one bends the other. So we got both the left and the right. I'm going to start with the driver's side, which is going to be the left side, right? It was one thing that Subaru said they were going to let it pass last year, but this year they said if I bring it back, they won't pass it. And to change control arm bushings, they want $572. Not gonna happen. So we're gonna get cracking to it. Remove the wheel, remove everything that holds the control arm in, change it. And these, you know, they're around like $45 an arm, and they already have the bushings pressed in. I don't think that one's an actual bushing, but they already have everything pressed in. I believe this one is just where the ball joint goes through. So, but just a lot less headache to already have all this crap pressed in, ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna get started. Since it's 10 degrees outside and the heater's right behind me, so it feels kind of nice. 19 millimeter. Ready? Check the brake pads too while everything's taken apart, because, well, if they're no good, they're going to fail the inspection anyway. So we'll check that later on. That's not a big deal. And as you can see, shed some light on this situation. They're not supposed to look like that. What do we got? We really don't have too much to remove this. We'll start with the little pin, sway bar link, that bolt with the plate. And with a little bit of luck, this ball joint is still good. Try just hammering downward on that. Hopefully the whole thing just falls. That would be best case scenario. So I'm gonna get set up with tools, probably work this pin out, and on to the next step. All right. As you can see, cotter pin fought me to the bitter end. This guy also fought me to the bitter end. What you need is a 5mm Allen to put in the center there. And then, oh, where is it? 14mm box wrench to start undoing it, so that way you're not just spinning the whole thread, like as you can see right there. I'm gonna have to finish that up. I thought it was gonna play a little nicer. I'm gonna try doing it one-handed, or just kind of get the Allen key to stay right there, I guess. And as you can see, this was pretty painstaking to do it the whole damn way, but feels like, oh, there we go. All right, try and put all my hardware in a spot that it's not gonna get kicked. So there's that, which she still has to actually pop out without damaging the boot. So that should work when we get the whole thing to drop. Like I said, we're gonna have to get a new cotter pin for over there. What's next? We'll undo all these guys. These didn't fight me. This was, I think, the only thing that didn't fight me. It's kind of hard doing it one hand. Comes off. Hopefully that will drop down with a pry bar. Next up, we gotta get this 19 off. Got our 17. That's gonna want to play nice. Of course not. I got a 17 over here. Come on. Well, you guys get the idea. I gotta remove that bolt, and then we'll be ready to smack this thing and see if it falls. Alright, so here's where we're at. Once the bolts came out, this all came down pretty easy. Don't have anything on that bolt joint anymore, so should give way. Can't really hit up on it. Try to shock it a little bit. Shouldn't be pressed in. Making any progress? Don't look that way. that. There we go. She's out. Not really a bad job at all, people. As you can see, she's all dry rotted, cracked. There's our ball joint. Everything looks really good on it. Because if we had to, you release this and you can pull this ball joint out. If your Subaru is real rusty, take it to a shop because this can be a nightmare. This ball joint feels really, really good, so we're not gonna bother. We're gonna match the new one up and start getting it together. And I do have one thing that I do want to show you. It's kind of important when we get to that point. So we gotta just make sure we match up the new one with the old one. I believe this one right here on the bench is going to be our ticket. My finger's stuck, of course. The critical thing is curves up, curves up. Look how that guy looks compared to him. So much better. That's in the right spot. That's all looking good and dandy. You know, you just want to make sure everything's the same. Obviously, we don't use whatever was designed to go here. Well, maybe that one. Whatever. Anywho, you know, they have an extra tab here they don't here. No big deal. Not gonna hurt us. So, I'm gonna start wiggling this in. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're getting, I hope we should be recording. Getting ready to get this guy back in. Started with the castle nut down here, just so it's not going to fall on me 50 times. We can try and get this swim bar. And we probably shouldn't hit him first. But she's in. There's a nut somewhere for him. And then this back guy. Something like that. Like butter. At least now it's not fighting it. That's what this is cool. Key trick here though, just loosely do all your bolts. Don't tighten any of your bolts yet. Just get them all in and happy. Once you figure out how to all get it back together. There's a reason for that. The reason is, if you tighten everything the way it is right now, yeah, it'll look good. When you set the car back down, with everything being tight, you're actually going to be binding all the important stuff. You don't want to do that. Oh, I can't find the hole. Oh, we're close though. want to do so you can get everything snug, but don't tighten up on it. Bar, I guess you still want to leave that loose too, because that is something that moves. We literally got all our hardware back in. Here's the important part that some people drop the ball on. Press this, whether you put the wheel on, you get it on the ground, or you just do it right here, where you drive this up. We're just going to drive it up right here. And then we tighten everything down. Go super crazy where, you know, you bottom out the shock, because obviously the car ain't going to be like that. But you want it good enough. You saw that raise a little bit. So I'm pretty happy with that right there. Now we can tighten everything down. I do want to look up torque specs, and I'll let you know. You could pretty much just send her home with an impact, but I'm trying to be a little better than that. So once I find those, I'll let you know. All right, folks. As you can see, everything's been tightened up. 81 foot-pounds. These three 111. And this said 25. That felt a little too light for me, so I bumped it up to like 35-ish until I found the hole to put a cotter pin in. Sway bar, just got her nice and tight. Couldn't really find anything for that. Not a big deal. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Got to get new pads for this guy. They're pretty shot. So I'm gonna run out and get pads. Other than that, got to do the other side, and that's really it. They're the same for either side, minus part numbers. Part numbers are going to be different. So, but it's the same process. So, hope you enjoyed that. Pretty quick, easy. Until next time.